Hey guys, okay, so firstly my hair is straightened, as you can probably tell, because I had a haircut a couple of days ago and I just really love it when it's straight. So yeah, I'm jealous of people with naturally straight hair because they don't have like issues with anything. And secondly, yes, I'm wearing lipstick because without the lipstick my lips looked completely washed out and you could like, they blended into my face. I was like, I'm gonna put on lipstick. Also, why not? So I have found this HP 30-day challenge thing, which I wanted to do. I'm gonna do it in one day. I'm just gonna answer all the questions, but I'm gonna do it. What's my favorite book? Okay, I think I'm gonna have to say the third, but it's pretty close with the fourth as well. Favorite movie? Again, probably third, close to fourth. I liked the fourth, but it did miss a lot from the book. Like, it was still a good movie on its own, but when you compared it to the book, it was terrible. Are there any film adaptions that have made me angry because they've ignored important parts of the book? So yeah, I think in number 4, I mean, it's not crucial to everything, but I really don't like that they cut out Rita Skeeter for the most part. I mean, she played a massive role in the 4th book, and in the movie it was kind of like, eh. I miss that they cut out all the puzzles, like Snape's puzzle and stuff, in the movie of the first one. I mean, it's not crucial at any point whatsoever, but I miss it. Also, I mean, I really miss the fact that they've made Ron so much more... People hate him more because of the movies, whereas in the books he's actually an incredibly kind character. Like, he stood on his broken leg for Harry in the 3rd, and like, they cut all of that out. They haven't made him seem as nice as he is. But I'm sure there's more, I just can't think of it off the top of my head. Least favourite female character and why? That would have to be Umbridge. I think it's mostly pretty self-explanatory why, because she's not very nice. She's pretty evil. She's like a different kind of evil. And her evil is almost worse than Voldemort because it's just so horrid. And there was no way to stop her, and it was just cruel. It was just plain cruel. Favorite male character and why? I'm gonna have to say Lupin or Sirius. Both were fatherly figures to Harry, or Hagrid. Anyway, one of those 3. They were all like fatherly figures to Harry, and they were all there for him, and they were all helpful, and they were all, in a way, teachers. I mean, Lupin and Hagrid were teachers, and then Sirius was like... Sirius also provided comedic relief, which was very necessary. Oh, and I love Fred and George. Oh, see, I can't do this. This is why I don't usually do this kind of thing. What house would you want to be in? Okay, well, I want to be in, and I am in, Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff. Favorite female character and why? Probably Hermione or Luna. Both stand for what they believe in. They're very strong female characters, and they both... I mean, Luna is just awesome. I love Luna. And also I relate to both a lot. Like, I feel like I'm very much the odd one out, but I'm also, like, the booky one. So I think I do very much relate to both, and I think they're both awesome characters, which I just love. What do I think would be my favorite lesson? I think I would love Care of Magical Creatures, absolutely. I think I would also love Defense Against the Dark Arts. I think it would be very interesting. And actually I think I'd be very interested in History of Magic if it wasn't taught so boringly. But yeah. And I mean, I'd be interested in Transfiguration because Professor McGonagall is just awesome. Least favourite male character, Lockhart. Lockhart annoyed me so much throughout the 2nd book. You have no idea. Oh, that's something I really missed. I really missed in the 5th that they didn't show the whole thing about Neville's parents, and also that they didn't like resolve Lockhart, which I mean, those are 2 bits I really didn't like about the 5th. 5th was actually, I think, one of my least favourite movies. Horcruxes or Hallows? Absolutely Hallows. What character would I say I am most like? So that's very similar to what I said before. I think I'm very much a mix of Hermione and Luna. I think, again, as I said before, I'm booky, but I'm also the odd one, and I'm the weird one, and I'm the one who sees things differently. And yeah, I think they're the ones I'm most like. I'm definitely not Fred or George or any of the Weasleys, really. And yeah. Oh yeah, also another thing that I didn't like about the movies, I'm just gonna make a list. That Ginny was a lot less powerful in the movies than in the books, which I didn't like. Favorite ship? Okay, you guys are gonna kill me, but I am a massive fan of Hermione. I really, really think that if that had ended up somehow, I think that would have just... It could have gone so well. I really think they could have been really good for each other. But yeah, well, Hermione more for Draco than all the way around, but I do think that would be amazing if it had happened. But I also really love Hermione, and it just makes me really sad to think about it. Least favourite movie, I think number 5 or 6. Team Voldemort or Team Harry? Harry. I'm not evil. Who would be your best friend? Oh, friends at Hogwarts. It says 3 only, but whoa! 3 is a lot. Okay, I reckon Luna. Although we might really like kill each other. So I don't know. I'd like to think I'd befriend Draco. Well, try to befriend and try to change without like making it obvious Draco. But we wouldn't be friends, no. Let's be real. And I also think, same with Hermione, like I'd kill her. I would not want to be with her for too long. Like, I mean, she's an awesome character, but I'd rather be her than be with her. Lupin. Lupin would be my friend. Is that allowed? Well, I'm gonna make it happen. Lupin would be my friend. I'd like to think I would be friends with George. I mean, Fred and George. I don't know why I said only George. Both of them, I think they'd be really fun to be friends with. Yeah, I think, can't think of any more. So yeah, that's it for now. Favorite professor, Lupin or McGonagall? Absolutely. I'm trying to think. I don't think there's any others that like even come close. Not at all. No. Am I excited about the Deathly Hallows movie or scared it won't do the book justice? I've seen it and it didn't completely do the book justice. That's another thing that I cannot stand, was Voldemort's death. I'm sorry. What was that? Was that a mortal muggle death? No, not at all. That was like a confetti. It's like, no, you defeated the purpose of how he died. He died like everyone else. You ruined it. So yeah, that was not something I liked. But it was okay. It wasn't bad. Least favorite book? I'd probably also have to say 5 or 6. I think, yeah. 5, I think 5. Do I prefer the books or the films? What a stupid question. What a stupid question. The books. If I had to meet one member of the cast, who would it be? Probably Emma Watson. Or Ivana Lynch. I think Ivana Lynch would be awesome to meet. But yeah, I think. So yeah, Emma Watson or Ivana Lynch. Are my answers repetitive? Because I feel like they are. Out of all the characters that died, if I could bring one back, who would it be? Spoiler alert, because I'm gonna be listing characters that will be dying, that have died. Probably Fred or Lupin or Tonks. What do I do? There's so many. I hate that they all Hedwig. No, not Hedwig, because maybe, I don't know, none of them deserve to die. Harry Potter or Twilight? What a stupid question. Harry Potter, absolutely 1000%. Any part of the books or movies that made me cry? That's funny. Every single death. Literally just every part about it. Like the Warner Brothers logo sign made me cry. Is there any particular scene I wished would have been put in the movie but wasn't? So that's like all the things I've said so far. 19 years later. Am I happy with how it turned out, or do I wish something was different? Well, like I said before, I really wished Draco and Hermione had ended up together. And I mean, Hermione and Ron work too, don't get me wrong. I think they do work, but I was really hoping Draco and Hermione would stay together. I mean, start together. Also, excuse me, why Albus? Why was that the name? Albus Severus, no, nonetheless. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? I mean, there are plenty of characters you could have named him after. If I could be able to work one spell without a wand, what would it be? Ooh, that's interesting. Well, we have to think about this. Is this in a world of Harry Potter where people can cast spells at me? Or is this in a world where I'm the only one who can cast a spell? Because if it's in a world where other people can cast spells at me, I would say Protego, because that would be just so useful to be able to cast without a wand. But if it's not like that, then, that's hard. Why is my face so white? There we go. I don't know. Would I rather own the invisibility cloak, the resurrection stone, or the elder wand? Absolutely the invisibility cloak. Although, I always think about it, and then I think, like, what would I do with it? But the problem is, I wouldn't want the other two either. So I think I'd go with the invisibility cloak. Do I listen to Wizard Rock? What do I think about it? I don't listen to it. Did I enjoy a Harry Potter musical? Did I enjoy a Harry Potter musical? Did I enjoy a Harry Potter musical? 1000%. I loved it. It was brilliant. It combined two of my favorite things, Harry Potter and musicals, and it's just funny and it's so clever and it makes me so happy. I sometimes listen to it at night, or watch it. It's so funny. Oh my god, I so recommend watching it. It's on YouTube. Go watch it. It's brilliant. I love it. What effect has Harry Potter made on my life and how much does it mean to you? Excuse me, I'm trying to speak. Yeah, that's good enough. So, okay, I started reading it just before I moved countries. So, it was one of the few things I had with me from Holland. So it was that was already, it meant a lot to me. And I think it's just the characters and the story, and it changes you without even realizing it. I think for a lot of people, they change without knowing it due to reading the book. So I can't pinpoint necessarily where I think I've been changed because of it and how, but I do think definitely it's changed me for the better. And I also think, well, not I think, I know that it means a lot to me because of that, and also because I took it with me from Holland and it was one of the few things. So yeah, this video is 20 minutes long, so I'm gonna go now. So goodbye!